What's good? What's good? What's good, family? It's your boy, the Wall Street Trapper. Welcome to another episode of Trappin' Tuesdays, man. Jose, we on episode 114, bro. 113. Woo! Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Tonight, man, we got a pleasant surprise for y'all tonight. But we're going to wait a little later in the show to talk about that. I'm telling y'all, this is going to be one that is unexpected. But we got some things to talk about today. And Jose, I got something on my heart tonight. Today we stand at a crossroad. The crossroads of history and opportunity. When we think about history, we talking about things that are going on in the world right now that we have never seen, things that are unprecedented. We talking about having a black woman run for president. We talking about America being $35 trillion in debt. We talking about men now attaining wealth that's unheard of. We're talking about people who never thought they could be wealthy now being millionaires. We're talking about a class of people now seeing that it's attainable to change the trajectory of their family. We're talking about entrepreneurship at an all-time high. But we're also talking about a time where the cost of living is at an all-time high. The dichotomy between the two. History and opportunity. History on one hand is a moment that is embedded in our mind for as long as we are here. Opportunities are often like raindrops. You feel them, you see them, but before you know it, it's gone. History and opportunity. What happens when you have the opportunity to do something, but when you don't take advantage of it, you now live in the regret that now has the blueprint that now decides your history. Jose, we're at a crossroads today. And the chains of financial bondage cannot be broken, but they can only be broken if we seize the moment. Seize the moment. Take advantage of. To seize it means to innately capture. Trappin' Tuesdays isn't just about, it ain't just about talking about money. It's about no longer fantasizing about freedom. Fantasizing, daydreaming. Oftentimes when we fantasize about something, we're thinking about something that is out of our reach. A fantasy, something that we don't think is real. A fantasy, something that is out of our grasp. A fantasy, something that we don't want to wake up from. A fantasy, sometimes something that we don't feel deserving of. A fantasy. Fantasize. It's about no longer fantasizing about freedom, but it's about positioning ourselves so we can taste it, touch it, and then transfer it from one generation to the next. That's what Trappin' Tuesdays is about. That's why the message is always wrapped up around so many different nuances, because in order to attain wealth, you got to first understand the history of wealth. And understand the history of wealth, you got to understand how did one person think that wealth was deserving of him. And then you got to start understanding what are the parameters that requires a person to be wealthy. Then you got to ask yourself, what is wealth? Because wealth looks different to everybody. So now we stop fantasizing about freedom and start saying that we can now taste the wealth, touch the wealth, transfer the wealth. So now, Jose, we are in the dichotomy of history and opportunity. And so today, Jose, I want to talk about something that's I want to pull back a few more layers of that, Jose. I want to talk about the fruits of freedom. The fruits of freedom, Jose. We live in a generation where will we leave the wealth? Will we as a generation, Jose, will we leave the wealth that our ancestors couldn't? Fruits of freedom. We have to be bold to part that Red Sea of poverty. We have to be bold to walk into that exodus of the promised land. Like, it takes courage, Jose. It takes faith, Jose. It takes hope, Jose. It takes sacrifice, Jose. It takes discipline, Jose. But most importantly, it takes vision. It takes vision. I can only in my mind conjure up the feelings of what it took to say, I want to be free from Egypt, but Egypt is all I know. We all can say, if I was the Israelites, I would have did this, I would have did that. But what happened when Egypt is all you know? Watch this. You've fantasized about the life outside of Egypt. You fantasize about what it would be like to make bricks properly. You fantasize on what it would be like to eat not of leeks and onions, but of the earth, of what you hunted. You fantasized about it. But there were some generations before you that understood what that was like. What are the emotions like when you are standing in that delicate balance, Jose, of history and opportunity? History and opportunity. And so what does it feel like when Pharaoh says, okay, Moses, they free? Opportunity. History. But freedom comes with a price. Freedom comes with a price. And so everyone has this exuberance. Yes, we about to go. Yes, it's time. Finally, yes, remember, some are 80 and 90 and 70. So all they've known is Egypt. And they fantasize about the idea of a promised land. They've dreamed about it. They've crushed the leeks and they've pushed the wheat and they've made the bricks and they've took the lashing on the back while they thought about the freedom. And then the day comes where Pharaoh's heart is now softened and he says, go and take everything. He didn't just say leave. He let them take enough gold and enough precious metals for generations. They say it was enough stuff where the kids and the animals had to carry gold. Pharaoh could have got some more slaves. What happened when he just leave? And so now you go, Jose, you leave, you take this mass exodus. But what happened when God don't give you direction? A fine line, Jose, between history and opportunity. A fine line. I've told you to go. I've given you the gold. I've given you the gross domestic product of Egypt. I've given you that. And then you don't get direction. History and opportunity, Jose. But what happens now when the excitement of being free is no longer there and the worry of having no home sits in? There's an excitement to be free. But what? Okay, watch this. I got a partner who come home from 25 years in prison. His whole 25 years, he dreamed of the day what it would be like when he got free. But now that he's free, he's struggling with adapting to a world that he only fantasized about. What happened when the fantasy doesn't meet expectation and the expectation don't meet reality? Freedom, opportunity, history, opportunity. What happens when God lets you free, but he doesn't give you direction? What happened when you don't have direction? And so now we got the Israelites, Jose. They running around, and what happens now when they say, Moses, even though you got us free, you took us here to die? History, opportunity. And what happens when all you've known, is bondage? And now that you are free, you now wish you were back in bondage. History, opportunity, the dichotomy of the two. The fruits of freedom, Jose. That's where the fruits of freedom come in at. So I want to take us back for a second, Jose. I want to talk about Ruth right quick, Jose, as we get into this, right? Because when we think about Ruth, I don't want us to just think about a woman. I want us to think about redemption. I want us to think about a lineage, and I want us to think about inheritance. Redemption. We're talking about a woman that lost her husband. We're talking about a woman that had no guidance, and in that time, guidance, protection from a man was important. Okay, like right now we got women that won't be independent, so they might don't think they need the guidance, right? But we talking about a time where if you didn't have a man as protection, you were, I want to talk about this story being fruit for a generation. She married Boaz, who comes from the tribe of Judah. Boaz is directly linked so now marrying Boaz now puts her a part of a royal bloodline. Redemption. They have a son, Obed, lineage. He's the grandfather of David, lineage, the first king of Israel. Lineage now goes into inheritance. Why? Because Obed, now we get Jesse, who is now the father of David, who is now direct descendant to who? The Messiah. But none of this is possible without who? Ruth, who just decided to be loyal To who? Naomi, who gave her what? Guidance. So now we're talking about having guidance and being obedient when you have guidance. And then your obedience over the years now works out to be redemption, lineage, and inheritance. I'm talking about the fruits of freedom. We gotta talk about the importance here. Like you listening and you thinking about, I lost this. What happens when you lose a critical component to your livelihood, but you still gotta be obedient and you still gotta be loyal? Without Ruth, we don't even get 27. We don't get 27 books of the Bible. We don't even get 20. Without her, we don't get Matthew, Mark, Luke, John. Without her, we don't get Kings. Without her, we don't get Judges. Without her, we don't get the Psalm. We don't get David. We don't get the covenant that God made to David. Hey, flesh of your flesh gonna build my. But she was what? Obedient. And in her obedience, what happens when we gotta be obedient after we've taken the biggest loss of our life? Okay, let me say that again. What happened, Jose, when we gotta be obedient, when we've taken the biggest loss of our life? We talking about history and opportunity. Not woe is me. Not God, why did you do this to me? Not what did I deserve to do this? Not I'm gonna kill myself. No. Obedient. Obedient. History and opportunity. From the beginning, God gave Adam an assignment. Fruitful, multiply, have dominion. Never once did he say, be lazy. Never once did he say, be broke. In fact, he said in Proverbs 10:4, diligent hands build wealth, lazy hands make for poverty. Investing isn't about just money. It's about planting seeds and having faith in tomorrow's harvest. It's about planting seeds and having faith in tomorrow's harvest. But there's no harvest without labor. There's no harvest without rain. But most importantly, Jose, there is no harvest without disruption. History and opportunity. Because once you put the seed in the ground, the seed disrupts the soil. But watch this. What's inside the seed, the potential, has to burst out of the seed. That in itself is disruption. There's potential inside of you, and the reason you are uncomfortable is because the potential that has been planted inside of you is dying to blossom, but you haven't found fertile ground to be fertilized in. The fruit of freedom. fruit of freedom. There is no freedom without work. There is no freedom without sacrifice. There is no fruit without two organisms having a relationship. Jose, there is no fruit without two organisms having a relationship. Work, sacrifice, produce a harvest. Rain, sun, nurture the harvest that produced the fruit. There must be in a relationship in order for the fruit to produce. The fruit represents life. We don't judge the tree by what it say it can do. We judge the tree by the fruit that it bears. Now watch this. The tree bears the fruit. The fruit has a seed. The seed goes back in the ground. So the seed represents the recycling of life. What is the freedom? What is the fruit of the freedom that you are attempting to harvest? When I look at myself, I am not generational wealth. The generational wealth is only personified when my daughter has the ability to transfer it to the next generation. Even herself isn't generational wealth. She has to have the ability to move it again. Ruth represented redemption, lineage, and inheritance. I'm not talking about male or female here. I'm talking about the concept of what you represent. My grandmother went to prison. My mother went to prison. I went to prison. Redemption. My daughter, lineage. She got to pass on what I passed to her. Inheritance. Fruit of freedom. My question is, tonight, what type of fruit are you? Because Jose, as I've been doing my homework, I realized that the earth also produces some fruit that you cannot eat. The earth also produces, let me even go further. God has designed some fruit that we cannot eat by design. What type of fruit are you? What type of fruit are you? And I can tell you right now, if you look at yourself right now and you look at what are you producing? What is coming off your tree? What is coming off your tree? What are you cultivating? What are you fertilizing? Just look at it. And it'll tell you. It'll tell you what type of fruit you are. When I look at myself, I don't just look at my child. I look at the people around me. How's my cousin getting better? How's Jose getting better? How's Kenny getting better? How's Tootie getting better? How's Sean getting better? How's Shatora getting better? How are the people in my life, my homie Travis, how are the people around me getting better? Because I am the fruit. And my vines give life or take it. Is the fruit of my lip giving them knowledge? Is the fruit of my belly giving life? Or am I the poisonous fruit? Am I the fruit that's coercing them to walk down a path that isn't conducive to life? Am I the fruit that's poisonous? Am I the fruit that's sending them up a one-way street to destruction? Let me go even further. Am I the fruit that's bringing them closer to God? Or am I the fruit that's pushing them away? What kind of fruit am I? Am I the voice that helps them hear the whisper? Or am I the voice that distracts them? What kind of fruit am I? And that's important. That's important. So tonight I want you to ask yourself, what are the fruit of freedom that you producing? It's your boy, the Wallstreet Trappin, episode 113, Jose. Let's get busy, man. We got a good show tonight, Jose. Jose, we got a good show tonight, dog.
Man.
Jose.
The doors of the church are now open.
What?
The doors of the church are now open.
They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats.
Hey, bro, we got a good show ahead of us, bro.
Man, you got a lot of excitement going on, bro.
Huh?
What's the excitement? I'm just saying, you excited, bro.
Man, I just feel good, man. We got a... I'm in a good space in my life.
Mm-hmm.
This coin fall every week off this thing.
Every week. We're going to put some tape on now.
All right, so we got some super chats in, man. We shout out to the queen, Natalie, you know what I'm saying? She back at the 100 for us, so we love that. You know, we upgraded. I might be doing a little something right, you know what I'm saying?
A little bit. I think it's the messages. It's the messages.
Yep. We got Roscoe Lee in the building. That's for sure. Appreciate the super chat. Shout out to the queen. Appreciate you, queen. You feel me? So that's good. We moving right now. Question of the week. What type of fruit are you producing? That's a fact. All right, so, man, Jose, we got a lot to talk about, man. We got a lot to talk about today. But before we get into it, man, let's just holler at some of our people, man. ATL Yo-Yo in the building. Charlotte Jones in the building. Val Jenkins in the building. Matt Clayton in the building. Tori Walker in the building. Titus Tax Pros in the building. We got Byron Wilson. We got Tori Simmons. We got Chelsea in the building. We got Eric Abbott in the building. What's good, family? Shout out to the 100 for the super chat, brother. We love it. It's the new glasses. Tamara in the building was good. Tristan Hughes was good. Roxanne was good. Gutter CEO was good. Tristan was good. C. Dot was good. George Pete was good. We see y'all, man. Carolina Blue, what's poppin'? Oh, man, I see y'all. Y'all going crazy right now. Y'all, I can't see no more. It's done. It's over with. It's over with.
Yo, when did you get the new glasses? I ain't even peeped.
Hey,
you had the
listen,
black joints.
listen, Linda, listen.
You know what I'm saying? I had to check the chat.
So I like my black frame.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, let me say this: I can see really good.
Okay.
I don't have no eye problem.
Mm-hmm.
Right? These are just clear glasses.
Mm-hmm. I got.
All right? These are clear glasses. I don't need them. Of course, there's some Tom Ford.
See, first off, we don't got an affiliate link, and I knew you was about to say the name.
It's all right. It's all right.
Tom Ford, holla at us.
For sure. For sure. So I had the other ones, and I was like, you know what? Like, the black frames don't go with everything.
What?
They don't go with everything.
Maybe my style is trash then, because I think black go with everything.
They don't go with everything.
What they don't go with?
A lot.
What color?
Depends on what you got on.
So you're at different levels right now with this new dude come out the Wallstreet hoodie and just don't know how to act. Put on a Tom Ford suit.
So I went to the store and I was like, you know what? Let me see your cliff frames. And so when I saw the cliff frames, I was like, oh, I like them, and them.
Let me get the whole rack.
So I bought 5 pair.
Yeah, they love you enough.
And I was like, you know what? Now I got flavor. I can wear the black ones. I wear these. I'm not going to show all I'm going to pull out the other ones when I pull them out. I got like 5 pair.
They must love you enough.
I mean, they like anybody that comes spend money.
I mean, I'm just saying, they're like, they go Mr. Howard.
They see me there like a walking ticket, you hear me? That boy, a walking ticket coming through here.
Ain't got to say you nothing. Just like, yep.
Nope. So, we got a special guest coming on tonight, Jose. We got a special guest coming on tonight. We're excited about that. How they look, though, Jose? How the new frames look?
Nah, they cool. I like them.
They look cool?
They look like they match anything, too. Because they clear.
But they got a little color on the side. It's blue, light blue, gray, and black. Uh-huh.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
See? A little 1-2 on you that you wasn't even ready for.
You know what I'm saying? The black and blue ain't the Tom Fords. I ain't even going to say them because we ain't got an affiliate, but yeah. I know they ain't cost what the Tom Fords did, though.
How they look, Shator? Thank you so much. Dress up and dress down. That's the look I'm going for. I want to be able to dress up and dress down.
Actually, I think those are a little bit more dressy upper.
They not. Dressy upper? They not. They
A
not.
little bit more dressy upper.
They not.
Just a little bit. Than the black.
All right. So that's what we doing. Family. Talking about Tom Ford. That's my people right there. She always keep me right. She always keep me right. All right, let's get into it. Jose, today, I want to do something right quick. Let's start with our mantra. Let's go straight into our mantra right quick. We want to knock this out right quick. All right, so here we go. I am a certified Wall Street trapper. I am confident in my ability to make great investments. The stock market is a machine that prints money, and I am more than capable of operating this machine. Not only will I free myself, but my family will eat for a lifetime based on the information I apply today. I'm a money maker and a wealth builder. Today, I break all the chains that anchor me for that poverty mindset. My ancestors will smile now because I've turned our last name into an asset. My family's purchasing power will increase indefinitely. Today, I make the declaration that no longer will I be a slave to money. No longer will a generation behind me inherit lack. No longer will I submit to selling my time for money. I am a first-generation millionaire. I am the architect of my family's legacy. I am a certified Wall Street trapper. And Wall Street looks like us now. Let's go. I like it.
Tootie got the woofers going
Nigga
crazy.
act like he in a 65 Impala or something, you heard? She got that crap way up loud like that. Bro, we are not in a 65 Impala, dog.
Cutlass.
What is wrong with you? It's not a Cutlass Supreme.
Cutlass.
What is he doing?
Like,
Get your homie, bro. All right. So, how you feel, Jose?
man, I feel good. I feel like you so excited. You don't even know where we going right now. We word on the street. We been recession.
It's not even that,
portfolio.
bro. You know, bro, I'm just in, man, I just been in this space, bro. Right? Like my mama's birthday was yesterday.
Oh, salute the mama trap.
And bro, I did something, you know, I always got to tell a story, right? So let me just tell the story right quick. It ain't gonna be long. It'll be real quick. So me and my mom we haven't always had the best relationship over the last like 15 years, right? I've always honored her because she's my mother. And I've always been a man that believed in God. So I always just felt like, you know, you honor your mother. You know what I'm saying? That's what you do. But our relationship wasn't always the best. And we got to one point where like my moms used to just trigger me. Like I couldn't be around her long. So I used to have to use buffers. Like I would use people to be in between us. Like I would want her to be around, but not long. So I would use my family and you know what I'm saying? And then so we all know that I went through a season where I felt like I wasn't emotionally just available for a person that I really, you know, was into. And so as I went to therapy, I realized that one of the reasons behind my emotional unavailability was because of the trauma between me and my mom. That I was still holding on to the idea that she abandoned me. I was holding on to the idea of her putting the game before me. And even though everything I learned in the game was about her, what I didn't realize was I really still just yearned for my mom. And it was a part of my life where I realized that she could never be the mom that I wanted her to be. And that in itself just triggered the hell out of me. Right? And so as I went to therapy, and I've been going to therapy, and I've been for the last year, and I've been getting this spiritual help from my brother, Pastor Don, and from Bishop Jakes. So many things have just helped me out. And so, again, God said, you know, great friend of mine said, yo, you should bring your mom with you to Woman Evolve. Nat said, bring your mom to Woman Evolve. I said, you know what? That's what I'm going to do. And man, we had such a phenomenal time. And me and my mama had a moment. Me and my mama had a moment where I saw that environment. I saw that environment really impact her. And when that environment impacted her, because I had been doing the work, I knew I was getting better when her being with me didn't trigger me. I knew I was getting healthier because her being around me, that it didn't trigger me at all. I was like, bet. And I wasn't using like my daughter and my cousins and my team. I wasn't using them as a buffer. I was really like there rocking with my mama. Like I wasn't tripping, hugging on her. And then I remember like God works in so many different ways because Pastor Don wound up snatching us and bringing us on the floor. And that was a different experience. We wasn't bad. We had good seats, but he brung us on the floor. And the impact from being right there, it just was different, dog. And I watched my mama just like lock in. And I watched the work that was going on. I watched, like, God be working, bro. And I'm telling you something, to see 40,000 people praising God, bro, it was just phenomenal. That's why, men, we got to go to As a Man Thinking next week. My whole team going. All the men, I done bought all us tickets, all us flights, we going. And so as I watched my mama go through this and I watched my mama get in it, so every night what I would do is, after we would all eat, I would ask everybody, yo, what did you get from it? From my mama to my daughter, what did you get from it? Give me something. And everybody had something. And my mama the first night told me what she got from it, and I was just like, wow, this is good. And I remember making a phone call, like, yo, look what just happened, bop, 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 bop. And the response was, you're going to therapy, and you've been going to therapy to open your heart valve up to love. But the first love gotta start with your mom. And once you're able to do that from an unconditional perspective, the rest gonna be easy. And that in itself was a, whoa, I didn't know that's what I was going to think. I was like, what? And I had to sit in that. Like, damn. Because therapy had worked on me so much, I wasn't triggered. Because I had been doing so much of the spiritual work with Pastor Don, and my therapist even talked to me from a pure spiritual perspective. Because we had been doing that work, I didn't realize that it was also working on my heart valve for my mom. And so when that whisper, when that conversation hit me, I was like, yo, that's crazy. And so I'm talking to my mom, and I say, Mom, I want you to understand something. I said, I'm going to get you a therapist. I said, but this time, your therapy isn't about me. It isn't about Leah. It is solely about you. And she said, son, I'm ready. And man, when I just said, that was the thing. And the rest of that weekend, we just felt we was vibing. We was vibing. I've been calling my mom every day. What's up, babe? You good? We talked. So yesterday, I was like, you know what? It's my mama's birthday. I'm going to go drive out there. Mind you, my mama only live a couple hours away from me. I done been to Dubai twice. I done been to Africa. I done been to Italy for weeks. I paid for my mama's house and still ain't never went over there. It's been about 4 years, man. I drove to see my mama yesterday and just spent the day with her, dog. Spent the day with her, had fun with her. We played some golf. I won, she won. Like, we got back to the old, like, it felt like I was a kid again. We used to be so competitive. She's like, nigga, I ain't losing this time. I'm like, shit, you about to lose, dog. I said, you gonna lose, bucko. She wound up winning. We ate, 5-star restaurant. Wasn't nothing crazy. It was simply dinner and putt-putt golf. And I drove back to Atlanta. And I drove back to Atlanta with the biggest smile. My heart was so full. And so I'm saying that to say that, and I'm like, and I say, Mom, guess what? I say, man, I just love seeing you smile. Because the smiles between us were authentic. And that is something that we haven't done in a long time. Like, even the hug I used to give my mom was like, yeah, it was up. It was like, man, I love you, baby. I'm about to hit the road. I'm going to hit you when I get home. And in that moment, I realized the therapy is really working. Not just for what I needed it to work on, but as a byproduct, it was working on the most essential thing. My heart posture for my mama. And so, man, I said in my prayers last night, I was like, God, my mama made 59. I'm so thankful for that. She done been shot 6 times. Still got 3 bullets in her. She's here. let me make the rest of this, her life, the best of her life. Because she has a son, redemption,
I see what you did there.
lineage, inheritance, history, and opportunity. Fruit of freedom. I'm not the generational wealth. She not the generational wealth. But guess what? She can eat from the seed that has produced freedom. She can eat from the seed. And I say, Mom, there's a version of life that you have to experience. There's a version of life that you got to experience. And that version of life don't have nothing to do with clothes. It has to do with the quality of life. I need you to understand that you've been in Egypt so long. I need you to understand what the promised land looked like. With no regret. You've been in Egypt so long. You've been accustomed to this. You fantasize about the other life, but you didn't think it was possible. You've been in Egypt so long, I need you to see what it's like for the manna to never stop. I need you to see what it's like to be able to eat and not be gluttonous, but not try to save it because you don't know when it's going to come again. I need you to be able to eat from this manna because we good. Because we righteous. We ain't doing nothing funny over here. And because just like without Ruth, these other people don't exist, without you saying at 16 in 1982, I'm not going to abort this child when everybody telling me I'm going to keep him. I need you to understand that without you, there's no me. Without me, there's no Wallstreet Trapper. Without Wallstreet Trapper, there's not Leah Dior Howard. So I need you to understand the importance of the decision you made not to abort me when the world told you to. I need you to let me go ahead on and let you put your feet up, baby. We good. Don't fight me this time. I ain't the enemy. So I just want to tell my mom I love her, man. She came to the chat. I want to tell her I love her. And let's get to the show, man. We got a lot to talk about.
I got to tell her something, too.
What you got to tell her?
Yo, her shape up was phenomenal, bro. Ma, I know you hear me. That joint was crispy. It looked like it should be on the box at one of the beauty supply stores. Man, fire.
All right, Jose. This guy.
I love a good haircut.
That's a fact. I think we all do.
You know what I'm saying?
Anyway, we got 2,800 people in the chat, Jose.
They're eating the dogs.
That's the sound we going with.
That's how we feeling tonight, cuz. That's how we feeling tonight, cuz. All right, so let's get into it right quick. Today, let's go. All right, man, we had a good day today. Jose, we are on track, man. We back on track. So the last couple of months, we've been flirting between 3.3 and 3.6 million. Today, we popped. We finally broke 3.9 million today. That's good. We closed back to that 4. Remember, our closing all-time high is 4.5 million. Our intraday all-time high is 4.8 million. So, Tudor, let's go straight to the recession portfolio right quick. All right, let's go straight to that right quick. So let's take a look at it, y'all. Let me get into it. All right, hold on, y'all. We got to do something right quick. I got to do something right quick. Hold on, y'all. Give me a minute. I got to do something right quick. Don't judge me here. Y'all know I don't normally do this, but this is of the uttermost importance. Let me clean this off. How we look, Jose? You just told Dex? All right, cool. Jose, tell Dex sent you the tell him send you the link. Yep. All right, let's go. All right, so listen, y'all, we on this live, and we got something dope about to happen. Y'all gonna see it. Y'all get to see it. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be phenomenal. I told you we got a special guest coming on tonight. It's gonna pop up, and this is important. This means a lot to me. This means a lot to me. This means a lot to us. You know what I'm saying? So let's get it going. All right, let's see if it's gonna come through.
What's up, dude?
How you feeling?
I'm good, man. How you doing?
Man, it's always such a pleasure to see you, to hear from you. How are you?
I'm excellent.
That's good,
It's
man.
good to see you.
I was just talking about how amazing Woman Evolve was for me and my family, and how your footprint is so colossal. Your footprint is so colossal, and these last few months, the way you have poured into me as a man to help me evolve spiritually, and even through Pastor Don, it has been so pivotal in my growth in life. And so I want to, before we get started, I just want to tell you thank you for just being obedient on the mission.
Wow. It was a pleasure. It continues to be a pleasure. Thank you for being open and receptive, because you can't, closed mouths don't get fed. and closed mouths don't get fed. And you're open and receptive and ready to receive and to grow and to maximize yourself and your life spiritually, financially, in every area of your life. And so it's what I do. It's what I love to do. It gives me fulfillment. And I'm just happy to see you make the transformation. And as you might have noticed, I call you Leon when we came on.
Yes, you did.
I call you Wallstreet.
Yes, you did.
Yeah,
yes, you did.
So
We
crossing
crossed.
over. We crossed over. Okay.
Church hand.
You know, it's a special thing. Woman Evolve kind of really seeing 40,000 women in a place, getting breakthroughs all the way up to the roof, to the rafters. No matter where you were sitting, the power of God was falling on people, and they were getting answers. And it's not just about having church; it's about having life, and having your spirit fed, and building a relationship with Christ, and all that kind of thing. But it occurred to me, nobody's talking to the men. Nobody's talking to the men. And we bear our cross in silence. We carry our cross in silence. We endure our pain. We don't say anything. When somebody asks you what you're thinking about, you generally say nothing. And beneath that camouflage, the suicide rates are going up. Stress rates are going up. Self-medicating, our problems, our scars, our wounds, our sorrows, our disappointments, divorces, baby mama drama, all kind of stuff going on in our life. We go through the same trauma that women go through, but we don't have the same outlet that they do.
I remember the first day you really came to me, and we was talking, and you told me you can take the space suit off here. And I looked at you, I was like, what? And you gave me this refreshing rhetoric where you said, where we are right now, I get to be myself. You said I'm always myself, but there's a version of me where I always have my suit on. And it's very rare as men, we get to find spaces where we don't have to have it on. And I'm telling you, you don't always have to be Wall Street Trapper. And that I've never forgot that. Because I carry what I've been through in my life with me everywhere I've gone.
Yeah.
And I've used the persona as my armor to get through life. And so you are cultivating as a man think it so you can create a space for us. Why is that important for you at this part of your journey?
I've been through it too, okay? I'm also a patient. And so I've had problems and trials and tests and tribulations, and I had to crawl my way through. My life wasn't easy, painful. There's an old song we sing, "Trouble don't last always," and that's true. Trouble don't last always, but trauma does. Yeah, but trauma does. So the trouble might be over, but it leaves a scar called trauma. And it's getting rid of that scar, but in anger or rage or autism or such, and because we're trying to medicate the trouble. When I was 8, trouble might have happened when my father walked out. The trouble may have happened when my mother walked out. The trouble may have happened when I was abused. The trouble may have happened early on, but the trauma continues in an acceptable way to manifest or that all kinds of stuff, trying to medicate that trauma. And nobody's talking to us. If you follow magazines from me,
Bishop, you gotta fix that. That ain't on us.
How to be triceps, and so we keep looking.
Bishop, you gotta get better internet.
You know, we keep looking better outwardly, but until we get better inwardly, it don't mean anything, because you can look better outwardly. You can make a lot of money. So when that happens, you find some kind of release. Therapy is good. Nothing wrong with that. That's really good. Therapy is that's for mind, but everybody good for your spirit. Side is good for your body, and so that we're tripod beings.
Hold up, Bishop.
And so we do a little bit off, and so I do this conference as a man thinking, because the Bible said that the man heart's not there. It's not what his will is, not what his net worth is. That's because
Bishop, hold up, Bishop. Your audio going in and out.
In between our ears.
Your audio went out, Bishop.
Was you?
Let me.
Can you not hear me?
Yeah, let's get out and come back in right quick. Let me do that. Yeah, we can't let the enemy win right here. Huh? Nah, I can't. No. We can't do that. We can't do that. You know he had that last time. Bishop, you got too much money. Bishop, we gotta get that internet better. I'm playing. That wasn't us though, huh? Ours was good. All right, come on, y'all. Y'all see what we doing? Come on. How you feel? Thank you for coming, love. I appreciate you. All right, let's get him back. Let's get the bishop back. We're going to get back to the show tonight, y'all. We definitely had to make this. We got to make this. This is just phenomenal for me. You know, this mean a lot to me, you hear me? This mean a lot to me, y'all. You know what I'm saying? This mean a lot to me. So, just give me a second here. We're going to get the bishop back. You know what I'm saying? Bishop in them woods. Ducked off. Wi-Fi bad. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I could tell he was going in too, Jose. Once I saw him pointing at his head, I said, oh, he going in. Once I saw him hitting us with once he said, scars don't last forever, but trauma do, I said, oh, he in his bag. He done jumped in the pulpit. Let's see where Bishop at. We got to get it. Text D. What's good, family? What's good, family? So, man, we about to have something real dope. We had Bishop on just now, and then Pastor Everett, what's good, man? We had Bishop on just now. His Wi-Fi was a little bad. We also on Trappin Tuesdays right now, so we live. What's up, my Trappin Tuesdays family? And we going to get Bishop right back in right here. Here we go. Huh? I am. Oh, that ain't Bishop right there. Text Dex. Yeah. Tell him let's get him back in. And then we gonna Pastor Everett. What's good, man? What's good? So we gonna get the Bishop right back in right quick. And then we gonna just let him hear about that, because as men, you know, I always talk about Jose about I always talk about me going to therapy. I always talk about our our evolving as a man. I talk about evolving in so many different areas. I saw you at service last week. Yeah. And so because of that, I think it's important for us, Jose, to have a space. That's why I say everybody on my team, I'm like, yo, we coming. You know what I'm saying? I got my squad coming. Not only do I got my squad coming, I did the same thing for the ladies. That's how we got to Woman Evolve. I think it was important. I think it's important that we grow as who's these people? Who are these people, man? You know, so I think it's important we grow, man. So text Dex to see if he want to come back. You know, it was kind of, yeah. My Wi-Fi good. My Wi-Fi good. But if not, Jose, we'll just get back to Trappin' Tuesday. Tell her, let me know, you hear me? All right, so we're going to do is get back to Trappin' Tuesdays. We're going to come back on. If we come back on, we got Bishop on, you know, and we're going to get through it, you hear me? So y'all just be ready. Let him know, Jose. All right. They probably got to fix the thing. All right, 2 days, let's do this. Oh, there you go. Oh, there go Bishop right there. Never mind. Wait, why I don't want to go? I think I ended it. Damn. I think I messed it up. I done hung up on the Bishop. Damn, boy, the devil ain't on God. God gonna say, boy. Devil gonna say, boy, what is you doing? I just put the Bishop on a hotline with you. I just put the Bishop on a hotline. You done hung up on the Bishop, you hear me? You can't be hanging up on the Bishop. You know that take a lot. Bishop probably done sat on and. All right, tell him I got her. All right, tell him send it now. Tell him here I go. Here I go. I'm on. I might tell. So we about to get the Bishop on. We about to get Bishop on Trappin' Tuesday. That's going to be amazing. That's going to be a vibe. Right? How we like that? Ah, there we go. There we go. We see you, Bishop. I got you now. All right, let's talk. Let's talk to the Bishop. There we go. There we go. Here we go, y'all. Here we go. One more time for the show. See if we can get it right. Tell Dexter we appreciate it. We just accepted the invite. I love it, bro. I love listening to him. And there we go. What happened? Bishop. Hey, remember we was in church? Me and you? That Sunday church was crazy, Jose. That man had me and Jose crying. That Father's Day joint. I wouldn't listen to it again. That man had me and Jose crying. Jose talk about, I ain't never standing next to you again. Jose said, I ain't never standing next to you again, dog. Like, I didn't want none of that smoke. Jose said, I would come and comfort you, and I start crying. There we go.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, man, we can hear you loud and clear, Bishop. We feel you.
Good.
So you said something to us before you left. You said that trauma can last forever.
Yeah. I said trouble doesn't last always, but trauma often does. So a lot of times we had trouble early on. First marriage, first experience, 8 years old, 12 years old, whatever it was. Drunken parents, abused situations, beat, poverty. It could be any number of things. Divorce, whatever it is. The trouble is the trauma, and the more we carry it inside, the more sick and the more angry we become, and the more trauma. He knows it. Because we got on our spacesuit. And we walking around in our spacesuit, popping around on Mars, and nobody knows that up under that spacesuit, we're bleeding.
Ooh.
And so what to do as a man thinking it's on straight so that we can, and I'm about it. It's going to be our people at the Potter's house. We're going to start out just hanging out, just no preaching, nothing, just hanging out, just a bunch of guys, no big guys, no little guys, casual, just come as you are and just hang out together. And then in the middle of that, we're going to stop at a certain point. The game is going on. We're going to have the game on the screen. So we go, football games are going on, just hanging out, creating fellowship, creating brotherhood, creating a sense of connectivity. We're so isolated now, Leon, that we're not connected. Everybody's doing their own thing, living in their own world. We hadn't come out of the pandemic. We are still in isolation. Even though we're engaging with people, we're still isolated. And so we thought we'd just start out with some fun, and then we're going to do a little bit of talking about faith and focus and economic empowerment. We're going to do a little bit about that. We're going to do a little bit about mental health, and we got Dr. Jay Barrett coming in talking about how to get your head on straight. Joel Tubman is coming in. He's going to moderate that session. We're going to do that sort of thing Thursday morning. I got John Hope Bryant coming in, talking about how to get your finances together, because if you don't get together, if you still have to go to her and ask her for hamburger money or gas money, car money, that affects your self-esteem. And then I'm going to share a word that night. I'm going to share a word that's just on men on where we are right now and the times we're living in. And then we'll go from there. Dr. Darius Daniels will be there Saturday morning. And he's awesome. You know how awesome he is. He's awesome. Going to be there. Yeah, and then I'm going to close it out. Israel Houghton is going to be there. He's going to be doing music for us. And it's just going to be guys coming together from every walk of life, in church, out of church, inside church, 1 foot in, 1 foot out. I don't care. Come. just want you to come. And just like Woman Evolve was, just come and be in the room, brother activity. Hopefully, it's some kind of root in Christ, not just have a root in Christ, and these things that will help people in this world. This has been a crazy time in the world, crazy time in the world, and all the hearing and all the things we're seeing. And we got so many access.
The devil's so busy right now.
With a million people in your phone, and it's a problem.
I got a question, Bishop. I got a question for you.
That's too many people talking. That's too many people in your space. Yeah.
Why is it so important that men, so as we navigate this space, as a man who is seeking to evolve, as a man myself who is saying, okay, I'm 42 years old, right? And you know, I used to always hear people say, like, you can get the money. And I even heard you say it, like, one time, I'm not even gonna lie, Bishop, you said something one time, it was after Good Soil. And you said something, I said, why Bishop did me that? You said, so let me, before I get there, let me set the context. Coming from nothing, being the first person in my family that's not only made 7 figures, but also made 8 figures, I thought that the money and the accomplishments would give me fulfillment. And I got to an age where I felt like, dang, I'm still empty. And I started understanding why companionship is important. I started understanding why God was important. And so the last year, I have just been on that journey of evolving myself and like really tapping into that spiritual version of me, talking to God, understanding his instructions for my life, getting around people like you, getting around people like Pastor Don, having a therapist. Why is it that we as men go through life so empty with that void, and we think that that's okay? And I remember you said something after Father's Day, after Good Soil, you said, and I said, that was a rock in my face. You said, men can walk around here. You said it at church. You said they can have the Tom Ford suit on. They can be driving the Bentley. They can have the 8-figure business. But what you don't know is they walk around empty because they have no safe space to go to. And I felt that in my spirit. Why is it that we think that that's acceptable, Bishop?
Well, first of all, a lot of people betray you.
I hate the devil.
And they drive you into the shadows.
I hate the devil.
And once the walls you built around yourself also become the walls that incarcerate you. And into prison to another. And there you are in solitary confinement. And deep down inside, we've lost our joy, our peace, our happiness. So we drink it, we shoot it, we smoke it, we buy it, we sleep with it. We're all trying to find something to give us joy. It might give us a good feeling for a moment, but then when that good feeling is over, we go back to the reality, we crash. And when we crash, we can't tell nobody that we crashed. You don't want her to know that you're crashing, because she get jumped. You don't want the people who admire you to know that having you're on fire inside. And so creating a safe space. I don't always have it together. I don't always know all the answers. I am afraid sometimes. I am worried sometimes. To be able to have the freedom to just speak your truth. You just say your truth should make you free. It's not as important, but also knowing, being able to truth in self and deal with that and dismantle, which is a life lifelong project, I might add. But we want to get on the road to better. We want to see men get on the road to better. I am tired of burying young men. One year we did 400 funerals in a year. I'm tired of burying young men who gave up on life because of their past, as that when they stuck the gun in the mouth, they weren't just killing the past, they were killing their future. And you're killing something that could be better tomorrow than it is today. You don't just kill yesterday, you're killing today. And you're killing tomorrow, and you're killing tomorrow over what happened yesterday. And so, as a man thinketh in his heart, so as he means that the first thing we got to work on is the way we think. The Bible said when the prodigal son was in, and he had a lot of friends as long as he had money, he spent it in prostitutes and riotous living and all that kind of stuff. And then at the hog pen, at his low moment, he came to himself. That's the only thing that changed. And when you change your mind, you can change finances who you run around with. When you change your mind, you don't have to have everybody's affirmation to love yourself. Everybody likes to be liked. I like to be liked. Nobody wants to be hated. Nobody likes it. However, the truth of the matter is, until you love you, everybody else loving you, you reject it because you don't really agree with it. So if somebody comes along and they start giving you love, you find sabotage the relationship because it doesn't agree with how you feel about you. And that's the problem. So you're dressed for battle. You're dressed for war. And then somebody comes with care and concern. You don't have a place to put that. You don't have a place to put that because that's not how you really feel about you.
That's tough.
And so you reject it. You find a way to get out of it. Too short, talk too much. They may take enough money. You find a way to dismiss them. And you find a way to diss everybody else because we have a tendency as a people to think that putting other people down makes us go up. But that's not really true. That's not really true at all. Killing me don't make you king. Woo. So talk as a man think of, I just wanted to spend a few days. I brought the registration down to almost nothing. It's not about money. It's not about crowd. But I just wanted to spend a few days because I felt like that there was somebody perhaps listening at us right now who really needs to hear something to hold on to climb out of the pit that they've been in.
That's big, Bishop. So I'm flying out 9 people, Bishop, for As a Man Think. I'm flying out myself and 8 people.
I'm losing you.
Can you hear me?
Wait a minute.
I love it. Yeah, I'm flying out 8 people. Can you hear me?
I heard mine. Let me check something. Your volume went out. I can't.
My volume went out? Oh, I got it. That was me. Can you hear me? That's me.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so I'm coming out. I'm flying out. I'm bringing myself and I'm bringing 8 people with me. Three. I just feel like, Bishop, as I've been on my journey, like I did for Woman Evolve, the people around me, I was just talking about something today on my show, and I said that I am the seed to the fruit, and I need the people around me I need to be fertile ground for the people around me, right? And that's in every area. So I did it for Woman Evolve, and now I'm doing it for As a Man Think It. I'm bringing myself, I'm bringing like 4 people from my team and like 4 people from my neighborhood who I know, who I'm really close with, and they just need to get out of that pit. And so I just want to tell you thank you for that.
Right.
We are coming. We got the link. I want everybody to come to the show. The show on tonight, Trappin' Tuesdays, Jose. We about to drop the link for As a Man Thinking, Bishop. We gonna be out there Wednesday, we coming on Wednesday, Bible study and everything. We there.
Good.
We coming, we gonna be there from Wednesday to Sunday.
Awesome.
Yep, we coming, man.
It's
So
gonna be awesome.
I just wanted to tell you that.
We'll put you to work while you're there too. We're gonna put you to work while you're there.
Listen, I don't mind, man. Anytime you need me to do something, Bishop, you ain't gotta ask me, man. I'm in it. So thank you for just hopping on with us tonight, man. We appreciate you, man. You know I love you, man. And again, everybody that won't get the meals, y'all won't come to As a Man Thinking, is in our chat right now. Bishop, I will see you next week. Have a great night.
All right. Thank you, man. God bless.
God, that's amazing. Come on, Jose. Come on, Jose. Come on, Jose. Come on, Jose. I did not save the live. But it's on my archive. I can get it from my archive. I can get it from the archive, Jose. That was good, dog.
Man.
It was rough.
It was a little rough, but we
good.
we got the nuggets.
We got the nuggets, dog.
We got the nuggets.
We just need the nuggets.
Yeah.
That's all I be needing, bro. Right? Like, a lot of times, bro, what we do is, like, we'll find reason to complain about stuff and say, but for me, I just be wanting the nuggets. I don't need much be caring. All right, let's get into it, man. So let's just take a minute. Let me just take a minute. Take that in. You know, I told Bishop something last week. I said, I told him, I said, man, listen. There was a point in my life where I prayed for you to be like a mentor to me. And here I am in a situation where I now eat dinner with you. I said, I will never get to the point where I'm just like, oh yeah, that's Bishop. Every moment I get to talk to you, I hold on to it. Every conversation I have with you, I hold on to it. I cherish it. I take those bars and I write them down and I try to have my brain, because what happens is, bro, like, we can stand next to greatness and we can forget how great that person is. And we'll get familiar. I've watched it happen. I do it with E.T. Like, I make sure I keep E.T. where E.T. at, because I remember when I prayed for him to be one of my mentors. And for me, bro, it's always about me, bro, because I want to be able to look back one day and be, you know, I'm 42, bro. I want to look back one day, bro, and have my wife, have my kids, right? And be in my 50s and be in my 60s. And I want to be the person that younger generation saying, dog, like, bro, that's trap.
They prayed for you to mentor them.
Like, bro, I've been praying for you. I've been watching you work since it might be 2040. And they like, bro, I've been watching you work since 2022. I've been watching you on YouTube. I watch you build this. Like, bro, I want to, you feel me? Like that's how far I look at my life, bro. Like, and here's the crazy part about that, Jose. At one point, I never looked that far in life. There was a point in my life, bro, where it was tomorrow. That's it. I'm not even, watch this. I'm not even setting my expectations to look that far. There was a point in my life, Jose, where I didn't set my expectations to look that far. Right? But now, my expectations like, nah, bro, like, we gonna be a husband, we gonna have some kids, we gonna, like, I get inspired when I think about, dog, I'm gonna be a dope ass husband, dog. Like, I'm gonna lead this thing. You feel me? Like, bro, I'm gonna have some dope ass kids. I'm gonna lead this thing. Like, I'm gonna lead this thing. Like, my lineage, I'm about to lead this thing. Like, my baby girl gonna be like, she gonna be a big sister and we gonna lead this thing. right? And it's like, okay, like I'm gonna be a grandfather and I'm gonna still be, patriarch. Bro, that don't even much go to, like I never even thought about that before. And now I'm like, no, let me eat right, let me exercise. Like I won't be a patriarch.
Man, so you could be here.
I won't be here. So I gotta eat right, I gotta work out, I gotta exercise. Not doing things that can compromise the mission. And then one of the things that come with that is looking at somebody who's weathered a many storms. Because we all got storms we're gonna have to weather. A many storms. And still being able to weather those storms and still stand firm in who you are. Because here's what I've learned, Jose. We pray to God for change, but when we pray to God for change, God often gives us disruption. Mm-hmm. We pray to God for change, but God often gives us disruption. And when God gives us the disruption, what we do is we get distracted and go try to solve the disruption, not realizing that the disruption is essential for the change you're trying to get. So the disruption don't mean abort the mission. So here's the thing, like you ask God for strength, you ask God for patience. Well, how do you get strength and patience? We got to put you in a storm. You can't just wake up one day and say, yep, I'm patient. Yep, I'm stronger. No. You got to go through it. Okay, this is what you want. Okay, God, I be saying, God, give me the patience that you gave Joseph. Yeah. Because you gave Joseph the assignment. You gave him the dream. You gave him the dream way long time ago. He was excited about the dream. But no matter what he went through, he never doubted, and he had the patience to just keep going. Watch this, even when faced with the tribulations of the wife saying he could have tried to make up a lie. He was like, nah, check this out, bro. I ain't did that. I'm good. Do what you do. It says the Bible says, be joyful in tribulations. And patiently endure with hope. Think about that, bro. Be joyful. That means I got to go through the trials and tribulations with joy, not frustration. And most people won't ask for patience because they don't want to go through the tribulations. No. I want the tribulations because here's what I know. When the tribulations come, he say he will not leave or forsake me. So what that means is when he send the tribulations, instead of me trying to do it on my own, I just say, hey, God, here I am.
Yep.
Here I am. Rock with me. I asked for the patience. You sent the storm. I'm not going to try to, no. I'm not trying to go figure out what I got to put on to go through the storm. I'm going to go to the creator of the storm and say, what are we doing? What are we doing? Because I'm not going out there by myself. So it says to patiently endure with hope. And here's the thing about that. We don't know how long we got to endure. But guess what? If we go to Galatians 5:22, it says the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, happiness. Here's the one that people don't like. Forbearance, long-suffering, kindness, gentleness, self-control. And guess what Paul said? Paul said self-control is the most vital of them, but he said love is the most important one.
Yep.
It's two different words. Vital means it is there. We need it because without self-control, everything else falls apart. So here's what happens. When we ask for the change, we get in the storm. What do? We lose self-control. We start panicking. It's like a person who's trying to swim. What happened? They lose self-control. What happened? They start hurting the person who's trying to help them. So I'm on a journey like, no. God told you, I just talked to you about that earlier. I said, Jose, the biggest issue with me right now, with what is, bro, I gotta be patient.
That's real.
Because I'm a go-getter. I see it, I'm a conqueror. Is what I can't say but like for me, I see it, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna chop it down. I don't care what I gotta go through, I'm But the patient part, so God said, all right, this what you want to do? This what you really want? That's what you really want? You show. I said, yeah, God, I'm sure because you said a wife is a gift from you. Be patient. Sit there. Sit still. You tripping. No. Sit still. Sit down. Now you can move. That's cool. But you're not going to get the gift that I got for you. You can go get what you want. I have no problem with that. But if you want the gift that I got for you, you got to be patient. All right, let's get into it, Jose. We got to talk about this money right quick, bro. We've been jobbing.
Look, I was about to open you up again, but I said, nah, I ain't going to do it. I ain't even going to do it. If you said the storms, made me think about Steve and being prepared. You know, the storm that's coming in Florida. Prayers out to everybody who about to go through that.
All right, we got to, what time it is? All right, we got
only an hour and 30.
All right, that's good. We got good money.
Yeah, good time.
All right, let's go. Let's get to it, man. I appreciate y'all being with me tonight, man. We just had some stuff, man. Hey, let's drop the link for Good As a Man Think It. I'm going to be there. We leaving Wednesday. We're going to be there Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Let's go, man. Saturday and Sunday, man. We there. So if you coming out to Dallas, if you going to be at As a Man Thinking, man, you going to see me. You going to see Jose. And I got a surprise for y'all because Jose is black. Aha! Jose is black. So Jose going to be there. George going to be there. You know, we're going to have a squad there, man. Let's get it, man. Let's get into the recession portfolio right quick. Let's talk about the money, man. All right, so here we go, man. Tootie, go to the first one. Go. Here we go. First one up. All right, we got the Amazon play. Okay, let's go through these percentages right quick. Jose, let's go through these percentages right quick. Tootie, we're going to speed it up a little bit. You hear me? I got you, dog. All right, let's go through these percentages right quick so we can show the people the money. We know the people need to see the money. All right. Today was a good day today, Jose. Today we did 264,000, Jose. We haven't had a big day like that in a little minute, so that was essential, right? So let's go Amazon. We down 50% on that one. All right, we got the 8-net play. We up 50%. And here's what I want to say. We put in 9 plays over the last maybe 6 weeks, and they all killing it right now. All right, so the 8-net play is up. That's 50%. We got the Amex play up 38%. I'm lying. The Berkshire play is down. Golly, Berkshire. So the Berkshire play is down. That play was up 36,000. I don't know what happened. The CrowdStrike play is up. Let's go. Big day today. I put something real dope in the Patreon today. We ain't do the mantra. We did do the mantra. We definitely did do the mantra. So CrowdStrike went down. KLAC went down today. I don't know what's going on with Eli Lilly. So the Eli Lilly play is up 89%. That's good. Let's go to it. All right. This is, let me see where he at. Okay. So this next play, that was one we just put in the thing 2 weeks ago. That one hit 6, but it's down 1%. It's down. That's good. We got the Meta. Look at that 505 call. Look at the 505 call. Come on. That's how you fight. That's how you fight. Huh? Finally. Finally. And it's up 57%, man. Come on. Come on, 505. I'm so excited about that play, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. We had to fight for that one. We had to fight for that one. We was in the trenches for that one, dog. We was in the trenches for that one. All right, so then we got the Service Now play is up 117%. So I need to sell half of that because I got 8 of them. I need to sell half of that. The second Service Now play is up 163%. Then let's go. Okay, so we got Nvidia. They have turned green, so we got 90%, 35%, 3%. We got the 140 play. All right, let's go a little further to it. All right, then we got the, let me see. No, go one more. One more. Right there. So then we got the Palo Alto play finally clicking. We got 22 grand out that one. They down 4%. QCon Pre is probably dead. This was a play we put in last week, I think. That one is up. Yup. Then we got the SMH play down. Then we got another play we put in last week is up. So those two plays from last week, one is up 13% and one is up 8%. Shout out to the Patreon because y'all getting money. Tiffany Holden said, the meta play is a true example of mental fortitude because that's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. I stuck with it. That play was down $45,000 for months. I was like, yo, we good, y'all. Then we watched it pop green and then go back down. And pop green, and then go. We've been fighting with that play for about 5 months. And finally, patience. Here's my thing, though. Watch this. I'm good when it comes to patience for money, but I got to learn to be patient for love.
They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats.
I don't know why you gave me that one, dog. I don't know why you gave me that one. All right, so let's go a little further. We got TSM. They done turned green. Look, Cuz hit me today and said, Cuz, boy, that TSM done turned green. We fought with that one for a little while. So we in that. And then I got pissed off, man. Not big, but go one more to it. This Wingstop play done went the what? Listen. I was all right. I woke up yesterday. I wasn't paying attention to it. I said, "What the hell is this? What happened here?" I said, "What happened here?" We was up 48,000. It done went the other. I said, "Bro, what the heck?" So anyway, it is down 23%. I think it'll shake back. I think that was because of that. When that rockets and all that happened over there. So. Anyway, let's go a little further, too. Let's get to our buy and hold. All right, so here's our buy and hold, y'all. We up 51% on a buy and hold. That means we crushing the market. We are crushing it. And I got to look at Jim Cramer's portfolio for his travel trust. He's only up 18% year to date. The travel trust. He's only up 18% year to date. That ain't bad, but it ain't 51%. It ain't bad, but it ain't 51%. I think the market up like 19. Right? So we up 390,000 on buy and hold. That means we killing the market again, 3rd year in a row. Right? This is buy and hold. Y'all know every January we start it over, we run it back up. You dig? So if you're in a Patreon, you just get it when I get it. You know what I'm talking about? All right, so we did 23,000 a day in the buy and hold. Let's go. All right, let's look at the buy and hold players. Look at Allstate. Come on, Allstate. Costco, we're going to talk about them tonight. Centaz. Deckers, EME, FICO. I told y'all about FICO a long time ago. Eli Lilly, Meta, NVIDIA, PWR, VRTX. We looking good. Out of 10 plays, we only down on 1.
That boy is good.
Come on, man. Stop playing.
That boy is good.
Chill out. Don't hit him no more. Don't hit him no more. Don't hit him no more. All right, let's get into it, man. We got some stocks to talk about, Jose. Let's go. We done did enough. We done did enough today. We done did enough today. You hear me? We done did enough today. All right, let's go.
They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats.
All right, so, man, check this out. Walmart has now opened, Walmart will open 5 more veterinarian and grooming centers as it makes a big push for pets. Walmart has already opened up one in Atlanta. They're going to open up another one in another part of Georgia and in Arizona. They said their competition is Chewy, Petco, because they have expanded. They said the annual household in 2026 will spend $1,400 on a pet. By 2027, it will be close to $2,000. That's a 113% jump from 2019, from $122 billion in America on pets to by 2030, it will be $261 billion. You know what I learned? People really love their pets. I didn't realize that some people actually like that they really, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but they be like, yo, this is my child. They be like, the pet is their child. They be like, this is my child. That was kind of interesting for me. No, I ain't tripping. I'm just kind of interesting to me. But they ain't her children. She got kids. She got kids. So anyway, that's a big thing. So I was just kind of like, all right, bet. I still like Walmart, Jose. I like Walmart. I'm not mad at what they're doing. Because you got to remember, so when we talk about companies being dinosaur companies, that's companies that's not improving the business model. They see a trend. They're like, okay, here's the trend. People are going to spend some more money on their pets. Let's open that up. Let's add to the bottom line. I'm not mad at that. Let's go a little further. Right? So here's what I want you to look at, right? So the U.S. debt, if you ever seen this before, it's the usdebtclock.org. So we can see right now that America is $35,686,967,146,864 in debt. That boy good with numbers. You heard me run through that just now? You heard me run through that just now? I ain't fumbling out once, cuz. You hear me? I'm a trillionaire in the making, boy. You hear me? Come on, man. Buy me a Tom Ford store. It's for a fact. Come on. Let you run it for it, love. Shout out, Jose. We got 3,000 people in the chat.
Let's go.
All right, so here's what I want y'all to look at. I looked at some data on that. So watch this. Credit card debt interest rate had hit an all-time high. It is now at 23%. Is the rate that people are paying on credit card. All-time high. The U.S. consumer now has $1.36 trillion in credit card debt and another $380 billion of revolving debt. Credit card delinquency is now at 7%. That is a new high since 2011. I want y'all to listen to them numbers again, right? Now, let me make that make sense, though. Let me dig deeper into that. It is costing more now to own a home than it is an apartment. It is costing more now to own a home than it is an apartment. I just saw another stat, I didn't write it down and I apologize for it. It said that 53% of Americans now have an alternative job. 53% of Americans have multiple jobs. That's more than half. It said the average person does not have $2,000 put up in the bank. All I'm saying is, we don't know. I'm not even talking about the stock market crashing. I'm specifically saying the economy is not in the best position. So one of the things I want us to do is get our money right. God and money. Y'all know how I get down. Because if we do not put ourselves in position, someone else will. Say that again. If we do not put ourselves in position, someone else will. Meaning, if you don't position you and your family the right way, someone will put you in position to put their family. And you don't want to be in a position somebody else put you in. Tell them get that off the screen. Nah, get that off the screen. You feel me? We don't want that. We don't want that. We don't want our livelihood to be at the whim of someone else. That's why I'm so focused on y'all being great investors. Because once you learn how to invest your money, you get to buy back some of your tomorrow. You get to buy back, you get to make deposits on your tomorrow when you start investing now. That's what this is about. It's not about money for me. It's about how do I ensure that my lineage, inheritance, how do I make sure that I put my people in the best possible position to have the leverage they need in life? It's all about leverage here. Because guess what? When you don't have no leverage, you don't have a voice. When you don't have the right financial foundation, guess what? You got to go with the flow. Think about it. How many times, and this not even me like saying it in a bad way. Like we gotta start somewhere. But the money that we waste, what if we took 20, 30% of that and invested it? I'll give you an example. No lie. This weekend I probably spent, and it's not even much me trying to talk crazy or nothing. I think I spent $60,000 in Tom Ford this weekend. No lie. I bought all kind of stuff. Real talk. Over like 3 days. I went and got something. I got a couple suits did. I got like a couple track suits. Got a couple shirts. Got some shoes. You know what I'm saying? But I invest double that. I make sure of it. One of the things for me, if I know I'm gonna go spend some money, I make it a primary, like, yo, we gotta put some more money in the market. I'm just keeping it real. Okay, let's make sure we. You feel me? Because I never want to have more in my closet and my driveway than I got in my account. And I make sure of that. I make sure of that. So for me, it's how do you put yourself in position to make sure that you are making deposits on your tomorrow. Let's go a little further to it. All right, so y'all, listen. I had to put this up. Mark is now the second richest man in the world. $208 billion. I told you, history, opportunity. History, opportunity. You know when the best time to get this stock was? 2022. It's $100. I bought so much of it. I was like, bro, this dude is not going out of business. This dude don't have no debt on the balance sheet. He gonna figure out a way to get around what Apple got going on. And everybody was saying, Facebook is over. Everybody was TikTok, TikTok, TikTok. I was like, buy more. On this show. I said, yo, we buying more. I was buying it in the chunks. I think right now I probably got 2,000, 3,000 shares, bro. No lie. I was like, nah, bro, this is crazy. This is insane. I think I got 1,500 shares. I got to look at my account. I said, there's no way in the world. There's no way in the world. It has four of the top 10 social media platforms. It has 2.8 billion people on his platform. Nah, he ain't going nowhere. He gonna figure it out. Now look at it. Back-to-back years, stock going crazy. And I was here saying, hey, don't listen. Ian is my dog. And here's the thing about it, bro. I don't be mad at Ian for being wrong. I don't be, like, we all get it wrong sometimes, bro. Like, we can't predict what this thing about to do. But I just knew, same thing I say with Netflix. I said, hey, it's the stock go from $700 over time all the way down to 100 and something. I said, hey, it will be a $700 stock again. It just got to adjust. On this show, buy more. It's over with for them. Okay, how is it over for them? You think people are start going back to the movies? Oh, you think Disney gone? Okay, bad. After you watch Lion King and Cinderella, and it's over with after that. My thing is always for us to look at these companies, and I want you to think about something. And I'm not saying that Mark didn't put in the work, because he's working his tail off to make sure that company is evolving. But the $208 billion network come from him having that 13% of Facebook stock. That's what that come from. That come from him owning 13% of the company. I'm asking you, if you on Instagram, why you don't own it? If you on Instagram, I don't care if you post one picture. Why you don't own it? Even from that perspective, like, yo, I'm on here. At least let me get paid for being on here. Imagine this stock being $100 2 years ago. Imagine this stock being $100 2 years ago because people thought it was over with for it. That's how the market works. Now you're the second richest man in the world. Guess what? You're probably gonna be the first richest man in the world. Give him a little bit more time. He gonna knock Tesla off. He done knock Jeff Bezos off. He gonna knock Elon off. Because Tesla's struggling right now. It'll be a $700 stock if he don't split. Let's go a little further, man. All right, so Wall Street has downgraded some of the big dogs. So I wrote this down, man. They downgraded 3 big names. They downgraded Apple to 213. They downgraded Apple to a hold. They downgraded Amazon from 225 to 183, and they downgraded Microsoft. So 3 of the Magnificent 7 has been downgraded. 3 of the Magnificent 7 has been downgraded. Go a little further. And I posted this because I wanted to just give a little breakdown. So is the market losing faith in Amazon? Amazon was removed from Barclays' top ideas for Q4. It was moved from Goldman's conviction list, and it was moved from RBC's top 30 global ideas list. Now, me personally, I believe that we should own Amazon because they still, I just seen 4 Amazon trucks in my community today. Literally. But Amazon goes through phases, man, where it just does a reinvestment thing, and the market just don't be rocking with them for some reason. Apple, Microsoft, Amazon have all been downgraded by the market. Let's go a little further to it. Welcome to the Peloton party, y'all. Listen, this stock, I said this, y'all. I said when they became a part of the S&P 500, I said, oh, it's game time. I just haven't found the right price to get in yet to play, like to make a play on them. But they've been going, like when they joined the S&P 500, they've been going crazy ever since. Not bad. I'm not mad at it. I'm not lying. I ain't rushing to get it because there's a certain price, but I was like, yo, this about to go crazy. Once you join the S&P 500, the big dogs start looking at you. Nah. So they with the big dogs, and I see them making moves. Let's go a little further, Tudor. All right, and before we go to flush or to flip it, let's talk about this right quick, man. Costco is changing the game for the first time. They done went from selling gold, now they are selling platinum. Costco, listen. This store is going, they're going crazy out here, dog. Costco said, we ain't selling just gold no more. We gonna be like the mint now. We selling platinum bars. So the gold bars been going crazy for them. And now they gonna sell platinum. This is crazy. This is crazy. So now you go to now you can go to Costco and get gold and platinum. That's insane. And mind you, the price of gold is, I done said this how many weeks ago? I said, hey, buy some gold, y'all. I've been saying that for the longest. Buy some gold, y'all. 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 Buy. Hey, why you saying you keep telling people buy gold? It's all right, bet. Don't buy it then. Buy some gold, y'all. And don't tell nobody you got gold. Buy the gold. Don't take pictures of the gold in your house.
Don't boomerang it. You know what I'm saying?
Right? Don't take selfies with the gold bar. Buy the gold, put the gold up. You don't got to tell nobody you got it. Don't flex on the gram. Y'all got cash, I got gold. Don't do that. Buy the gold, put the gold up. Buy the platinum, put the platinum up. Anyway, let's go to flush it or flip it, man. All right, man, let's get into it. Jose, you know how I go with flush it or flip it, flush it or flip it, flush it or flip it, man. So, moving forward, hey, bro, I forgot my doggone list.
The flush it or flip it list?
I got it. I had wrote it down, but I had. All right, there we go. All right, man, y'all know how I go with flush it or flip it, man. Y'all know how I go. I ain't got to remind y'all. Right, we looking at companies and we saying, how do we feel about the companies right now in the space? So the first company is ASPN, not ESPN, ASPN. Right, Jose, the stock is up 49% year to date and is up 197% in 1 year, Jose. It engages in the design, development, and manufacturing of insulation used primarily in the energy, infrastructure, and building materials market, Jose. Flush it or flip it?
We're going to flush. How you going to say good answer?
Why would you flush something that's up 47%?
I actually meant flip.
Yeah, you
Bro,
out
I
here.
literally was about to.
You out of your top. You out of your top. The next one is Spirit Aerospace, Jose. It engages in the design and infrastructure of aerial structures and commercial defense aircraft, Jose. Year to date, it is up 2%. 1 year is up 91%.
I don't like them numbers. We flushing.
I like it. Good flush. My toilet broke. All right, next on the list is KKR. Year to date, up 60%. 1 year, 114%, Jose. It operates as an investment firm. It also alternative asset management as well as capital markets and insurance, Jose. Flush it or flip it.
I don't like when you tell me the numbers first. I see what you're doing.
You be biased.
I see. No. I see what you're doing. I like to hear about the company, figure out what they do. Then you give me the numbers.
Okay.
You get the numbers, you run past them. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? So right now I'm People's Champ, and we are going to flip it. We flip it.
Next on the list is Oxy Petroleum, Jose. It's an exploration and production of oil and natural gas. Jose, year to date, it's down 9%, and in 1 year, it's down 14%. Warren Buffett owns so much of this company, but I don't know. I've never understood why.
I'm going to say flush it, but because of Warren.
Flush it.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't care about no Warren.
The Buff Master say, hey.
All right, Jose. Next on the list is Bank of America, Jose. Y'all know who Bank of America is. Year to date is up 19%. 1 year is up 55%, Jose. Flush it or flip it?
We're going to get that money. We flipping it.
What you say, a little bit? All right, we gonna flush. We gonna flip it. All right, this one is Okada. It's a cybersecurity company. It engages in the provision of identity management platforms for enterprise. It operates through the United States and international geographical segments, Jose. Year to date, it's down 17%. 1 year is down 8%.
Okada got to go.
Okada gotta go.
Gotta go.
All right, next on the list is Echo. Okines Echo Tankers Corp, Jose. It is a holding company which engages in the ownership and operation of commercial shipping vessels. Its activities include the following: transportation of crude oil, refined oil products, and other liquid products, Jose. Year to date, Jose, it is up 27%. 1 year is up 32%, Jose. And it pays a 9% dividend yield.
Yeah, now we're going to get money, even though people don't believe in, some people don't believe in climate change. You know what I'm saying?
What that got to do with anything, Jose?
Hey, I'm just saying they do oils. They do oils.
They do what?
We're not doing that. They do oils.
They do what?
Oils. O-I-L-S. Oils.
Oil?
Yeah. I know you're not. We are not doing this right now.
Bro, you said oils. I don't even. If you said Earl, I don't know. You said oils. Like owls, nigga? What? Nigga say oils.
They do oils.
Sound like Honey Nut Cheerios. They do oils. They do oils. Oils? What is that, dog?
Oils. So
Flush that flip it, Jose.
We flipping.
I like it. What they do, Jose? What they do?
They do oils.
They're eating the dogs.
I'm not gonna lie.
Wait, look, people in the chat talking about when you said wasp. Bro, don't do it.
I cannot
We got a
believe-
whole dictionary.
Bro, I cannot believe that this man said this in a presidential debate, bro. Like, that was the funniest thing I ever heard. And I'm not saying, I don't care who you vote for. That's not my thing. I just can't believe he said that on a presidential debate. Like, they're eating the dogs.
The cats.
That's what the people said. I said, what is he talking
said
about?
they coming in and
He said,
barbecuing them.
they coming in and mobbing. I said, oh
Right
my
in the neighborhood.
God. I said, oh my God. All right, Twitter, let's get to it, man. All right. Let's go, man. 1-800-TRAPPER hotline, man. Let's get into it, man. Y'all already know, man. Phone call time. Phone call time. Let's go.
Trap, what's up, man? First, let me salute you, bro. Everything you doing, man. You changing lives out here, man. I appreciate it, man. I'm with you here first, baby. So we got the storm coming, so I'm gonna make this quick. He told me I asked 2 questions. He didn't say which one. I'm gonna shoot both. You pick. The first one is purchasing the properties from my pops. We gotta live in this crib, or we're taking that money and investing it. Some of it is going to another investment property. Where can I park about 15, 20 grand and for about 6 to 8 months before we can purchase another property where I can gain some good interest on it as opposed to just sitting it in a savings account. But it can't be something too risky. It's not for the market. It's something that I could just get some good returns on. Now, the second one was, bruh.
He literally forgot his second.
My dog was thinking about the storm. My dog was thinking about the storm. I ain't even mad at you, King. I ain't even mad at you, King. You thought about the storm. First of all, brother, man, shout out to all my people in Florida that is preparing for the storm. My heart goes out to y'all. Listen, I'm from New Orleans, so I definitely know what a storm is about and what that preparations look like. So shout out to y'all, man. I'm praying that all y'all families are safe. I'm praying that, you know, that God protects y'all. Nobody get hurt, nobody get harmed, nobody take no bad losses, man, for sure. Well, I would say if you just want to do something safe, I say go VOO, bro. I say go VOO or go QQQ, man. Real talk. 6-8 months, you'll be all right. That's what I go. If you don't want nothing too crazy, I go VOO, I go SVOO, or I go QQQ, simply because we know that you saying 6 to 8 months, you know, on average, the market, this is the good time of the market, you know, that October, November, December, January, February, March. Those are power months for the market. So I would go, QQQ or I would go VOO. I think that'll keep you safe. You outperform anything you'll get in the savings account for those 6 months. You will have to pay the capital gains on it because it's going to be short, but if you just want to get some good, I think you can worry about that on the back end. So that's what I would say. Good job, brother. I appreciate you. Let's go, man.
Yo, what's up, Trap? This is your boy Fabian, the Dallas Trap. Happy to be in the building. Appreciate all that you do. My question is about Google. With Google going through that lawsuit right now, do you think they're still going to be in position to take advantage of the November rally if we were to create a new position in Google right now? I already own it, but I was looking to buy more shares before the run-up. But after this lawsuit thing, it kind of has stifled me. So kind of unsure about making the next move. What are your thoughts on if Google will be able to participate in the November rally? Appreciate you.
What's good, family? Definitely appreciate you for, you've been rocking for a minute, man. Good to, put a face on it. I always see you, just running it in the chat, in the group for sure. Man, you know what, man? I was watching it today, man. And, they got a lawsuit already on them. And then they got these new charges on them. Worst case scenario, they're gonna break them up. I just think they gotta. I think they gotta weather the storm right now. I don't feel comfortable. I mean, they ain't going nowhere. You know, listen. So they are. My biggest thing is that they'll be so caught up in the lawsuits that they don't get advantage. They don't get the opportunity to take advantage of everything that's going on with the AI. Because now when you go into court, it's like when a dude on the street. Like when you go into court, that's your main objective. You know what I'm saying? When I was going to court, like that was my main objective. I didn't want to be around nobody. My mind was on court. You know what I'm saying? And so I feel like that's going to happen with them. I feel like they're going to be so caught up on the court situation. They're going to be paying lawsuits after lawsuits. They're going to appeal, but that's going to take years. And I just think, I don't think the market is going to trust them while they're going through this, right? I don't think the market is going to have faith in them, right? The market don't want to be a part of none of that. You know what I'm saying? So they may move a little bit, but I think they'll trade sideways for a little minute, but still a great company. If you got a position in it, I'm not mad. I'm not gonna do no option plays on it, especially for sure right now. If I own it, I own probably I think I own 1,000 shares of it. I'm not doing nothing right now with it. I'm just letting it be what it is. These antitrust lawsuits, man, those are big, and that's shifting the game. And then as they fighting that, you got people like Amazon. I mean, you got people like Microsoft, who's now the first company to use NVIDIA's Blackwell, that GB200 chip. So they gonna gain ground. Amazon gonna gain ground. So they gonna lose footing with that. So I don't feel comfortable saying yes, but they not about to just like get tanked. They're not about to tank, but I don't think you're gonna get the performance you won't get with it. Let's go. You know I was this good, huh?
Hey Trap, shout out to Jose for allowing me to speak today. I just wanted to say shout out to the Trapper University. I am learning so much in there. I have a 4-year bachelor's degree, and it doesn't compare to as much game that you're giving me in Trapper University. I am in the Trapper mythology, the kilo pack, the marijuana trapping, the Wallstreet trapping, the triple beam, and now the options master course, and it has truly changed my life. I am starting to scale my Roth IRA account, and I have started a custodial account for my 4-year-old niece because no longer will the generations behind me inherit lack trap. My dream is to change my family's legacy, man, and I thank you for equipping me with the vision, for equipping me with the tools that I need to study and succeed, man. Blessings.
That whole thing. Oh, she just wanted to drop game. Man.
She said, look, I'm getting money.
Man, I appreciate you, Queen, for just coming on, dropping that. I appreciate you for taking, watch this. I appreciate you for taking your financial foundation serious. Like that's serious when you say, yo, I'm in college, NBA, that we spending thousands for, and I'm learning more from the stuff I done took from you that ain't cost a fraction of that. And I'm making money. That's a warm hug right there. It's definitely a warm hug right there. The greatest investment you'll ever make is the one that you put on yourself. And it's just facts, man. We gotta stop being scared to make that investment in yourself. Like, one of the things that be getting me like when I, like, I remember my partner Travis. He was here. And I took him to Time Forward, man. And I woke up, so the first day I took him, he saw me getting fitted for the suits. And he saw the lady, like, pinning me up. He was like, damn, dog. So the next day, I had put this green Time Forward t-shirt on. And he said, man, that's a nice t-shirt. And I said, yeah, dog, this ain't polo, dog. I was just playing with him. We from the hood, so, bro, you'll go out in a polo white tee. Like, that's club clothes.
You would go to church in a polo.
You feel me? Like, bro, like where I come from, bro, nice pair of jeans, sneakers, man, I can't find nothing. Brand new polo white tee. 3 in a box. If I go to the outlet, we get 5 in a box. Stop playing. I done got 6 boxes. What we doing here? eyeing that thing. So he said, man, let me see, man. Let me feel it. He said, oh, man, I got to have one of them. I said, you sure? He said, bro, I want one. I said, well, I got to bring this stuff so they can fix it for me anyway. I'm going to bring you with me. We'll go back. So we went back. You was in there. He put the T-shirt on. He was like, I got to put it on right now. I got to walk out the store with it, though. I said, we got to pay for it first. We is not going to jail behind this T-shirt. So he put the T-shirt on. He was like, dog, this feels different. We walked out of the store. He bought the T-shirts, and I said, how much money you got in your investment account? He said, I just put $10,000 in. I said, okay, the shirt is justifiable. He said, I just transferred the $10,000. Yeah, I did it the day before. I said, okay, the T-shirt is justifiable. You feel me? Like, you're not about to go spend this money, but you ain't got nothing invested. You feel what I'm saying? The greatest investment you can ever make, is the one you doing you. That's the greatest investment. Because the thing about that is nobody can ever take this information from me. And I feel comfortable in knowing in my heart, if it all went away, if I could not get back on social media and teach ever again, I know for a fact I can go cut some grass, I go wash some cars, I go be an iron worker to make some money, and I'm going right back to the market with it to build it back up. I'm going right back to the market and build it right back up. May take me a year, may take me 18 months, may take me 2 years, but I'm going to get back. Because nobody can't take this from me. Unless you do some Men in Black stuff and hit me with the poof, now I don't know it no more. Different story. That's why this is important, y'all. I don't care about posting my account and people seeing that. I don't care. Like people, like I remember when account got down to like, maybe it was at 4 million, then it got down to like 3.5. He was like, oh, he lost some money. I was like, bro, I don't care. Like, we gonna be back. Then I remember it got down to like 2.9. It was like, I was like, bro, I started with 400,000 in this account when we started the show. The beginning of the year was at 1 million. I mean, it was at 1.5. In July of last year, it was at 1 million. We hit the million July last year. We started January at 1.5. I'm like, bro, we up to, bro, I don't care. It ain't about the money on it. You think I care about that? When we started this show, I told Jose, bro, we gonna put the account up there just to show people because nobody else ain't doing it. And I said, Jose, we gonna make people think big. Am I lying, Jose? I said, we gonna make people think big. I said, yeah, they got people making money in the market, but they not showing them big. They showing them 1,000, 5,000. I said, Jose, we gonna show them big. We gonna show them what it looked like to make 100 grand, 200 grand. Biggest day so far, we did 600 grand. We gotta show them what that looked like. Biggest play, 1.2 million. After we sat on the show and say, bro, we gonna make $1 million play. I say, bro, we gonna make $1 million play. That's the goal. The people gotta see it. They done seen, no offense, they done seen the white folks make the millions. They done seen the dude from the recession thing, Michael Burry. They done seen that they ain't never seen nobody look like them say, hey, I'm gonna make $1 million on one play. And then say, hey, this the play. This the one we gonna make $1 million on right here in the options market. I said, Jose, we gonna make them think big, because here's what happens. When you see somebody that look like you see somebody that you can resonate with doing it, you stop thinking that it's unattainable, and you start telling yourself, who do I have to become to do the same thing? There's not a week we've done Trappin' Tuesdays, but I've not showed that account. I done got up here some days and 60% of the plays is in red. I was like, well, y'all, shit. It's bloody, but we here.
Gotta ride that storm.
That's integrity, but even more so, it's showing you that one thing I always say is the market goes up more than it goes down. All we got to be willing to do is stay in position. This ain't me. When people get on Instagram, they see certain stuff, but we show this every Tuesday. We 112, 13 weeks in. This is what we do. This is what we do. You don't see me ducking. Well, we ain't gonna show the portfolio this week, Jose. We gonna black the red plays out and just show the red plays, Jose. Every week. The market could be down 40%. Guess what Trap still doing? Well, y'all, it look like. Because I'm consistent in the market. You know when we really shine? 2022 when the market was down, bloody. We were still green. We printed 200,000 in the options market. We beat them. We had 16% return in the buy and hold market. Bro, that's what we do. Now, I don't put it up every week on Instagram, but every week on here is up there. Because the proof is in the pudding that the market does work. And you ain't got to be in and out. Trap, should I take profit here? Should I do this? You ain't got to be in and out. Play the market. Follow the rules. Follow the blueprint. The market going to do what it do. Same thing in the options market. I went through one phase, and I ain't going to lie, the Patreon people got on. And it was like, hey, Trap, stop doing that. Stop trying to please everybody, dog. We on a win streak. If they can't afford what we doing, bro, don't be trying to switch all that up, bro. We losing money for no reason. I said, you know what? You right. I'm not trying to please nobody. And since then, and I caught myself, because I'm like, damn, bro, like, I'm trying to help my people. I need some good, like, hey, Trap, don't do that no more. That ain't our plays, bro. That ain't, no. I said, you know what? Y'all right. Y'all right. Y'all right. Y'all got me. Bet. Like, Trap, this don't even line up with what we talking about. Where you even get these companies from? That belong in a buy and hold portfolio somewhere, dog. Like, you right. Bet. We've been going crazy. We got a formula. We stick to the formula. We may, depending on what's going on, but for the 90%, we stick to the formula. That's how we win. That's how we make money. So my people in the Patreon, they know what it feels like to get 100% on a play, 150% on a play, 200% on a play. And let me say this, y'all. We back in that 80 to 100% range right now. Let me say that. We are back in that 80 to 100% range right now. Y'all know what I told y'all before? We was in that 20 to 50%. We back to where we belong at. It's that time of year. Think about it. Our last 8 plays, we only down on 2 plays. Berkshire play and the got doggone Wingstop play. Everything else is what we do. It's what we do. My people in Trappers Anonymous, fundamental geniuses over there. All we do is break down companies. All we do is break them down to the finest. So if you want to learn how to break down a company, go get in Trappers Anonymous. You want to just get the plays? Come get in the Patreon. But what we do, we print money. We print money. Because that's the objective of the game. The objective of this game is to print money. The objective of this game is for somebody like my guy Jeremiah. He said, Trap, I started with 26,000. Bro, I'm at 250,000. I ain't gonna lie, I can't wait to get on live and talk to him because he put all his I said, Jeremiah, do not put all your money in them 5 NVIDIA plays. Jeremiah said, man, you ain't gonna like this, Trap. I said, what? He said, I done bought 4 NVIDIA contracts. I said, what? He done put 4 NVIDIA positions. He put like 100 something grand, and he said, I'm all in. That thing up to 130, so I know he doing a happy dance. He turned 26 to $250,000. I know what he at right now. He got him, it was like 114. I know what he looking like right now. My girl, Double Laura, I know what she looking like right now. OG, who turned the 300 to an M, I know he done got the 300 back now. This is how we play the game. We ain't panicking. And the thing about me is, I literally tell my people, hey, y'all, we gonna chill right now. Man, Trap, why you ain't doing no puts right now? Why you ain't doing this? And I love it because the people in the group are like, hey, don't do that in here. Trap don't do that, but when he put us in position, we run. We gone. We make money. This ain't no me being proud. This ain't me being egotistical. It's saying, here's the formula. We stick to the formula. And 75 to 79% of the time, we're going to win. We're going to make money. And when the market go red, I don't run from it. I get on a Zoom. Hey, y'all, here's what's going on. We're on Zoom 4 hours. Hey, y'all, this was going on. This is what we doing, y'all. Here's what I'm doing, y'all. Here's how I feel, y'all. This is what I see, y'all. You lead with integrity. And you, watch this. And you don't lead your people somewhere where you ain't never been. Moses was in the desert for killing a man. He was in hiding, not realizing he was going to have to go back in the desert, helping his people get away. He think he in the desert chilling. He cooling. He like, I'm in the desert, man. I ain't going back. I'm straight. Not even realizing he had a whole calling on his life. But guess what? The time that he spent in the desert, it was preparing him for his mission. Because how he was going to teach them how to navigate the desert if he ain't never been to it in the first place. Guess what? Trap done lost 120, 130,000 dollars before we even started the Patreon. So guess what? When we start the Patreon, I'm just going off the data. Hey, this is what I did, y'all. This is what happened, y'all. And I can promise you, I can count on my hands the time where I've given them data where I've been wrong about the data on what's coming up. I may have not made a play that always hit. We up on 79 to 80%, 75 to 79% of our plays, but I've always called the data on, hey, yo, this month we about to do this. This is about to happen. This is what we gonna do. You know why? Because I done been through it. I can't lead them where I ain't never been. So because I've been there, I don't run from no questions. Matter of fact, when the market going red, I gotta talk to them more because I know they need to hit me. It be something simple as, hey, Trap, man, what you think I should do with this? Man, you know what you need to be doing. You know what, Trap? I just need to hear you say that. That'd be enough. Because you got to know how to comfort your people in their time of uncomfortableness. That's the purpose of you being a leader. Okay, your family don't know nothing about building wealth. Your family don't know nothing about stocks. Guess what? You come learn it, and now when your family asks you the questions, you don't get pissed off with them. You say, guess what? I got y'all. The fruit of freedom. What kind of fruit are you? Let's go a little further. We got another one too?
Hey, Trap,
Oh, that's the
Michelle
warm
here.
hug.
So my question is, what do you do when you're on your own journey to break through poverty mindset and poverty habits, but your family, whether it's parents or siblings or whoever, leans heavily on you, especially financially? And so what do you do then when your family is wanting more for themselves and they're wanting better, but you're finding them in the same spot and having the same conversations year after year? And especially then when you realize that the trappings in their own mindset is that they actually have an expectation that someone else is supposed to help them to be better off, that someone else is supposed to help them go to the next level. But they don't understand or see the trap themselves. What do you do about that?
That's good. Now I just said that. I just like tapped into some of that, right? So first of all, Queen, man, I appreciate you. We definitely felt that warm hug right there. So it's always challenging when you deal with people who, one, have the expectation that someone is supposed to help them, and two, that have that financial trauma, right? Because that's what that is. And so one of the things that one of the things I want you to do is I want you to focus on mastering what you're doing. Here's why I'm gonna say that. It's about to be good. You know why my family believe what I do? Because they see the results of it. They see the fruit of it. My cousin wouldn't have left Louisiana if he didn't see the fruit of what I'm doing. Right? If I just had a vision like, hey, cuz, leave Louisiana, come out here. But he saw the fruit of it. He's like, oh, that's working for cuz. And I could be wrong. But his mind probably was like, I'm going to probably go work with cuz to build that, but I need cuz to teach me how to get that bread. I'm going to go work with him to build what he's building, but I know the stocks. Like he saw me building the company and that was cool. He's like, yeah, I'm going to be a part of that, but cuz getting bread in that market, I need to know how to get that bread. Could be wrong. The reason why my family, like under my dudes in the hood, my people, the reason why because they say, oh, he really doing it. They see it's working. So what I'm going to tell you is, and it's going to be hard, but it's not, and I want you to zoom out. I want you to focus on getting the returns that's life-changing because that's the easiest way to influence them. The easiest way to influence them. The easiest way to influence them is to show them, yep, I made 10,000. Yep, I made 15,000. Yep, I made 100,000. Because at that point, you ain't got to do no convincing. I didn't have to convince him. I don't have to convince my people. My dog Travis, I don't have to convince him. You know why? They see it. They get on Instagram and see that thing say $232,000 a day. Hey, bro, hey, show me how to do that stock stuff. You can really do that like that? Ain't no fake money you'll see. So what happens is, a lot of times what we be doing, and it's because once we get the information, we be so excited. I'm not gonna lie to you. When I be getting these revelations from the Bible, I be wanting to call everybody. Hey, man, look what I just read, dog. Bruh, you listen here, man. Noah did this, but did what God told him, cuz. Man, you know Peter did what? Why would Peter not do that? Why is Peter tripping? Peter, why you ain't let Jesus sleep? He told you. I be gone. You feel me? Because new information lights a fire in you. Life-changing information will not let you sleep. You won't tell the world about it. The problem with that is I now got to live by the information that I'm getting out of the book. I now have to crucify the flesh because that's what the book tell me to do. The book said every day I'm going to fight with the book said the spirit is at war with the flesh and the flesh is at war with the spirit because the flesh don't want to be controlled. Okay. And it tells me that a man who does not have control of his spirit is like a city with broken walls. Okay, so that means every day I got to go fight with this thing. This thing here hungry because it's a monster. I got to fight with it every day. Patience and everything. Same thing. You got the information and you trying to hurry up and teach them the information. Don't do that. You want to teach them. But what happens when you try to help somebody that's drowning? There's a 50 to 60% chance that they're going to bust you up. So what you got to do is say, I know what I'm about to do. I'm going to go and step back. And I'm going to take the journey. But watch this. When Ruth was in the field, Boaz told the other people, go and leave her a little bit. Just a little bit. Just leave. They looking like, what you talking about? We ain't seen. Who that is? Hey, don't question me. Go and just leave a little bit. So what you got to do is, you got to just leave a little bit. Don't force nothing. Don't wreck your brain. Every now and then, just show them the account. Create a group chat. Just should put a screenshot in it. When you make $500, screenshot it, put it in there. When you make $1,000 screenshot, put it in there. And watch this. And the person that calls you outside of the group chat is the person you talk to. Let's say it again. Create a group chat. Every time you have a success, I don't care if it's $50, $100. Screenshot it. Put it in a group chat. Hey, y'all, this is what I did today. Man, the market was good. I'm learning so much over here. You don't got to even say nothing. Don't look for nobody. It's all right. Hey, y'all, this is what I did today, man. This is amazing. I'm having a good time. The person who calls you, not the person that texts you in the group chat, somebody going to call you and say, hey, show me that. That's the person you know that won't learn. If they start asking you for some money, I don't got no money. All my money tied up in investments.
They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats.
That's where my money at. That's where my money at. That's where my money at. You got some money?
They're eating the dog.
We don't have none. They're eating the dogs. You feel me? But the person that call you, that's the person you know serious. That's the one you put some time into. Hey, check this out. That's what I'm doing. And you give them crumbs. You give them a little bit at a time. See, we got to go from saying, I want to help everybody to I only want to help the people that want me to help them. In my heart, I want to help everybody get this because in my mind, I feel like all us could, y'all know my method. Everybody could be a millionaire in 5 to 7 years. But guess what? There's about 3,000 to 5,000 people that come to Trappin Tuesdays every Tuesday. So guess what? I pour in relentlessly. There's people in my Trappers Anonymous community. I pour in. There's people in my Patreon. I pour in. We know who Trapp is going to vote for. No, you do not. No, you do not. I just like to have fun. What is it? And with that, is that the last one, Jose? All right, man. So listen, man, tonight was an amazing night, man. I just want to thank Bishop and the squad for, for coming through. Man, I'm telling you, ever get a chance just to talk to this man, it is so amazing. Pastor Don just texted me. I'm in a season of my life, man, where I'm just letting God do his thing with me, man. And I'm going to say something, man, it ain't always the easiest. Especially for somebody with the nature that I have. It ain't always the easiest. But I got this thing in my phone that I say every time I feel a little uneasy, every time I feel like something ain't going right. And I'll just tell it to y'all. And I say, read this every day, multiple times a day. I'm confident in myself in all areas. I trust God with all my heart. I move with the fruit of the Spirit: love, joy, kindness, long-suffering, faithfulness, forbearance, patience, gentleness, self-control. Everything is working out in my favor. I just have to trust the process. God is grooming me for my best. The Spirit of God dwells in me. I may have to carry a cross, but God will glorify me for it. I am not a slave to my flesh, and I only want what God wants for me. Anytime I feel uncomfortable, I just pick up my phone and I read it multiple times. Because what happens is, the more you read something, when you feel in a certain way, you start to set off and you start to lay new groundwork. So I read this 3, 4, 5 times on different periods of the day so I can lay new groundwork. Because my thing is, I want to see myself like God sees me. I want to see myself like God sees me. I want to align myself with the mission that puts me in my purpose. And I was reading this the other night, man, with Pastor Don, and it really hit me because he told me something. I told George today. He said, Trap, I want you to understand, you're doing so good. He said, but the enemy only comes when he's invited. I said, I don't invite him. He said, yes, you do. When you get angry, when you say something triggers you, he said, that's the invite. And before he could finish it, I said, but I don't got to open the invite. He said, there you go. He said, you can invite him not even knowing it, but it's the awareness to decline the invite. And today I want y'all to start declining those invites. I want you to start declining those invites because there's a version of you. There's a version of you that operates in such a high frequency. There's a version of you that God does give you the desires of your heart, but we miss the other part of that. It's for those who love him. And so when I started thinking about the invite, I said, let me study that. And the first thing came to my mind was Jesus in the wilderness. Jesus in the wilderness, he fasted for 40 days. The first thing the devil hit him with, the enemy hit him with was, hey, turn these rocks into biscuits, I got you. Because the first initial thing that the enemy always hit us with is the thing that we are dealing with in the moment. The thing that you are dealing with in the moment is the first thing he comes, because it tells us he roams around seeking to devour. His goal, listen, God will test you to develop you. The enemy will tempt you to destroy you. So nothing that the enemy does is for your well-being. Everything that the enemy does is to bring you down. It's to destroy you. Anything God does is to test you because he wants to develop you. He wants you to go from faith to faith to faith to faith. So when he hit Jesus up like, hey, yo, let me turn these rocks into biscuit. Jesus said, hey, yo, we can't eat our bread alone. So that's the first time he denied him. What did he do in that moment, y'all? He declined the invite. He declined the invite. I'm hungry. Invite. Opportunity. Decline. So then he took him up to Jerusalem and said, hey, go on, jump. Your God is who he say he is. Some angels gonna catch you on the way down. Hey, God said I ain't gotta be trying to test him for you. Decline. Decline the invite. The third time, the one that get a lot of us. Hey, you see all that land right there? If you worship me, I give you all that. Power, fame, riches. At that point, Jesus was pissed off. He said, flee from me. That means get from around me. Because here's the thing about the devil, y'all. Here's the thing about the enemy. You can't just tell him no, and you can't just positive think your way out of it. You got to fight him with the word. Because if you just fighting him with what you feel in your heart and you just fighting, that ain't strong enough. He devours. And then once it's conceived, Paul tells us that once the sin is conceived, it devours you and it turns to death. So you got to find some word to fight him with. Here's what we know about it too, though. He's so persistent. He ain't just stop at the biscuits. He went a little further to see if you could deny him again. And then he went a little further to see if you could deny him again. How many times can you fight him with word? Because he's consistent. And I'm going to tell you this. The reason why he wants to devour you is because he know the image and likeness that you were made in. He know you the one that's going to change your family. He got to stop you so everybody else can keep depending on the government. He know you the one that's going to start the business that's going to help so many people. It got to stop you so them people can't get help. Because the more people that's thinking his way is the more people can't give God the glory. He got to stop you. He got to stop you from praying. He got to sending you back to that relationship that causes you trauma, you getting beat up on. He got to send you back to that so he got to put you back in the street, bruh, because he know if he gets you out the street, you can help your homies get out the street. So he got to keep y'all there. He got to make you mad at your mama. He got to make you not agree with your daddy. He got to make you be on Instagram causing all that confused. You know why? Because that's where he dwell at. The more of us that's confused, the more of us can't give glory. The more of us give glory, the more of us he can't get to. It tells us what? The word is what? Living water. He know that. Bro, look how many people Trap helping. Yeah, we were talking about money. That was good. That's good, Trap. You talking about money, but now you talking about God and money? Hold up, dog. You talking about money, that's good. You talking about you want a wife now? What? I can't let you do that. I can't let you won't get a wife. I can't let you have God at the forefront of your life and you teaching people how to get money. I can't let you do all three of those. Because then you're going to start showing other black men that they can go to therapy. You're going to start telling other black men that they don't got to be in the street. You can start showing other black men, yo, we don't got to be killers, dog. We can really be killers of poverty. We can really be killers of not going to prison. We can really show our daughters what fathers look like. We can really show our women that they can be loved on. We can really show our sons it's okay to be emotional. We can really show our sons that they can be investors and entrepreneurs. No, Trap. We got to find a way to get you off this podium. We got to get away. We can't let you feel like that. No, Trap. can't let you be a student to Eric Thomas and T.D. Jakes and all these other people that we gonna bring you to. No, Trap. No. We can't let you be emotionally intelligent, Trap. We can't let you say you love this woman, Trap. No, we need you to be heartbroken. We need you to be out here messing with all these women. You got too much money. Look, you got money, Trap. You can buy all the things. I need you out here messing with all these women. I need you making a whole bunch of babies. So then I can take you off that position. I can't let you be there saying, to God be the glory. I can't let you be up there saying, I don't want to just learn the word, but I want to live the word. I can't have you listen to gospel music all day. You sure you don't want to go listen to the other music, bro? I said, Jose, I'm so new on the journey, I can't have a cheat meal. I'm still an infant, Jose. I can't listen to it. It throw me off. I gotta listen to gospel every day, all day. So I'm finding rap gospel to listening to. I'm finding all kind of, why? Because, Jose, I gotta get up with it on my mind. I gotta pray 4, 5, 6 times a day, Jose. Why? Because the flesh be thumping. And I can't fight it with just positive thoughts. I gotta go, I'm confident in who I am. I am made in his image and likeness. Jeremiah 29 and 11. Romans, Galatians 5 and 22. 1 Corinthians 13, 4 through 7. Why? Because I got to fight that with the word. I got to decline the invite every time. So I got to go to Woman Evolve and get the thing. I got to go to church that Sunday. I got to take my homies to go to As a Man Thinking. Because if they don't go, I'm going anyway. You know why? Because there's a vision of myself. I'm seeing myself now how God see me. I'm starting to see my potential. I'm starting to understand, God, grace got me here. There's people that done got killed for way less than what I'm doing. My homie started selling weed. In 2 weeks, he got shot up. What? So there's a reason why he wants you to think you ain't worthy. There's a reason why he wants you to say, I don't like my mama. There's a reason why he don't want you. That's the reason why he wants you drugging. There's a reason why he wants you on the alcohol the way he wants you on the alcohol. There's a reason why he wants you in a certain circle. He wants you chained to a certain group of people. Because if you ever got a glimpse of your potential, if you ever understood what God got in store for you and how he gonna let you change generations, how he gonna make you shift your family, if you ever got a glimpse of that, you understand the path to go on. So I'm telling you tonight, I want you to wake up and say, we declining those invitations moving forward. Moving forward, we declining them invitations. And I promise you, living a righteous life ain't hard as you think it is. It just reminds me of watching my homie being on heroin, and we tied him to the bed for 7 days because he said, bruh, I'm tired of it. I'm tired of ducking, bruh. I'm tired of falling asleep. I need to get this monkey off my back. And we tied him to the bed for 7 days, and we watched him go through it. We watched him piss on himself. We watched him use number 2 on himself. We watched him throw up. We watched him scream. We watched him cry. But after 7 days of going cold turkey, he ain't never used heroin again in his life. That's what it's like when you're trying to say, I'm gonna let God do it. You gotta go cold turkey. And it's hard to wean it all. It's hard to wean it all. I'm not a porn person, but it's hard for you not to watch porn. It's hard for you not to drink alcohol. It's hard for you not to pop the pills. It's hard for you not to, whatever your vice is, it's hard. But guess what? He tells us, I will not leave you or forsake you. You take 1 step to me, I'm going to take 2 to you. If you get around a different environment of people, I got you. Get cool with a Toby. Cause he gonna show you how to be authentic version of me. Cause you don't gotta be like everybody. You don't gotta be like that preacher. You can be that. You can be I need you to be Trap. Because there's people that only you gonna bring to me. There's people that I need you to bring to me. I need you to be Jose. I need you to be George. I need you to be who you are, because there's people that I gave you a voice for. There's people I put a tone in your belly for that only gonna come to you, to me, through you. I need you to be you so they can come to me. I'ma give you the desires of your heart once I fix your heart posture the way it gotta be. I don't care if you get money. I ain't never told you to be broke. I told you I can help you build wealth. I told you I can give you the desires of your heart, but I gotta cultivate the desires. It can't be your own desires, because your desires got too much flesh in it. I need you to start saying, moving forward, tonight, we declining them invitations. Tonight, we declining the invitation. We not opening up the group chat that's talking about everything but God and getting money. We not giving the energy to the people that trigger us the way they trigger us. We gonna go do the self-healing. We gonna do the spiritual healing. I've been in therapy for a year. A year. And I'm just not able to have an amazing day with my mama. It ain't easy, but it's necessary. And we can't negotiate the necessary. I ain't used to being patient. I'm used to going get it. I'm a hunter. But if you want what I got for you, you're gonna have to be patient in this moment. And every time you feel like you ain't patient, go get on my word and see what I say about patience. Go back to Galatians 5:22. Go see what I said about love. Go see what I say about the fruit of the Spirit. If you want you can go get what you want, but if you want what I got for you, because I got what's best for you, you're gonna sit here and be patient. And with that, I want to tell y'all good night. I love y'all. I will see y'all next Tuesday. It's your boy, the Wall Street Trapper, episode 113. Man, this was a great episode. I won't say go to our Wall Street Trapper page and like those videos. We putting some dope stuff out, you feel me? Go to Apple, Spotify, download all of the plays, man. Let's get this back up. But also, man, get your Wall Street Trapper apparel. We got some new stuff coming. We got some stuff out. It's winter time, y'all. It's fall time. Y'all know how we living, man. All the fellas, Jose, let's put it in there, man. Y'all catch us next week. We're gonna be at As a Man Thank It, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Man, come vibe out with us. You never know, man. I might mess around and say, let's go out to eat or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't tripping, man. Also, man, come join the Patreon, man. Y'all know what we doing, man. Y'all know what we doing in the Patreon, man. You know what I'm saying? We getting money. It's our season, man. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Starting tonight, y'all, we declining those invitations. It's your boy, the Wall Street Trapper. I love y'all. Good night.
They're eating the dogs.